Good afternoon. My name is Carey Miller. I am a teacher at Jeffersontown Elementary School in Jefferson County, Kentucky. I teach second grade, and I've been a teacher for 16 years now. At this point in time, I would just like to share with you some of my, skills and abilities that I feel that I have as an educator that I hope will make me a better administrator or principal someday. First of all, I believe that a principal must be a people person in order to form bonds and relationships with others. And I feel that my ability to form bonds rather easily with other people is one of my greatest strengths. I like to think that I have the ability to gain the trust and respect of others fairly easily. I try to be highly sensitive to people's needs and their other feelings, and I actually enjoy building relationships and bonding through teamwork experiences and mentorship experiences that I've been able to enjoy as a classroom teacher. I consider myself to be a goal-oriented strategist. I feel that I can effectively gauge situations and react accordingly, especially when time is of the essence and decisions need to be made. I think that I am highly organized, that I'm very efficient, very successfully been able to design and implement plans and instructions and assessments over my many years in the classroom. I feel that I have strong analytical skills, that I'm very detail-oriented, and I'm very results-driven. I like to see the proof in the pudding, as they say. As in relationship to other information about me as an educator, over the years, I've had the opportunity to work collaboratively with a multitude of educational professionals. I look forward to those experiences and growing as a professional over time. I am a firm believer that an education professional must be highly reflective and always willing to learn and grow themselves in order to best serve their clientele, whether it's your students or your parents or your teachers or even your colleagues. I feel that every day you must sit back at the end of the day and kind of think about, who did you help that day? What were you able to really accomplish? And learn and grow from that, and also see, okay, there's what I did today. What can I do tomorrow to even extend upon my accomplishments and reach more people and make the education world an even better place? In my current dispositions and what I personally feel about education and how I fit as far as my own leadership role and the things that I consider to be my core values as a fit for a school. My beliefs towards learning are guided by my core values, such as how I care for others and how I expect others to treat other people around them. I believe in being very fair. Honesty is something that I try to promote in my family, in my classroom, in my circles of friends. I feel that to be seen as someone who is of a high moral character, you need to exude that in every way that you can in all facets of your life. And I feel that honesty is one of the foundations for that. I encourage my own children and my classroom children and everybody I know to have a sense of responsibility in the things that they do. I feel, as far as even piggybacking on the fairness about social justice, about how things need to be fair, and you need to be making sure that experiences are equitable, and especially, like I said earlier, about my beliefs about reflection, that you have to be able to see that you're not on top. You're not at the end of your career. You're not the top of your game all the time. You need to realize that there's times when things are going to happen and you're going to have experiences that you need to learn and grow from in order to share those so that you can help lead and teach others. I feel that in order to be an effective leader, that's someone who's even worth following, that you've got to constantly be seeking out the best in yourself in order to inspire and to promote the success of your colleagues and your teachers and your students. My vision personally of where I think schools should be heading in the 21st century is that in order to create a caring, collaborative, and innovative learning environment that stretches beyond the walls of the school to promote self-discipline, motivation, and educational excellence, that in order to even do that, your vision has to be highly linked to your visibility within the school. Principal can't be someone in their office pushing papers and things like that. You've got to be in the classrooms, in the hallways, out greeting students, helping them out of the cars in the morning, saying goodbye in the afternoons, and have that smile ready and waiting for them, because sometimes the family atmosphere of a school may be the only family atmosphere that some students come into contact with. And I feel that as an administrator, it's my job, it's my duty to make sure that despite whatever kind of day I'm having at home, what kind of day I'm having in the office, I've got to be on my A game as far as how I'm treating my kids at my school. So that's as far as my vision to create a caring, collaborative, and innovative learning environment that stretches beyond the walls of the school to promote self-discipline, motivation, and educational excellence. In response to the questions regarding how I feel an instructional manager and administrator can go hand in hand at a school, I feel that the role of the educational administrator and manager is in a state of transition in schools today. A principal's duties used to revolve around managerial duties, but now principals are taking on those roles in addition to being these visionaries and agents of change within their schools. It's very important to see that those jobs need to intertwine. I feel that principals must exemplify characteristics of both a leader and a manager at the same time. Ideally, a principal can manage the day-to-day business of running a school smoothly, yet you need to also be able to have a good idea of where the instructional pulse of your school actually is. Normally when you think of a leader, a good leader, I would say, has vision and values and especially charisma. A manager may possess those same qualities also, but yet they may not be as appreciated in a manager more so as they would be in a leader. Managers have to be good at following rules, and they're not usually seen as visionaries or risk takers. I feel that a successful principal is one who can marry those two ideas into, marry their concrete procedural skills as a manager with their charisma and their vision in order to take the policies and procedures that are already in place and correctly and efficiently interpret those policies and procedures for the good of their school. A principal must be able to delegate more of the managerial tasks to others so that they can really focus on being the instructional leader that they, really strive and desire to be. The last question that I wanted to kind of answer for you is, in my own self, looking at the program and the scope of the program, what are the needs that I feel that I have that I need to have addressed? I feel that this year, having been a member of the TPGES pilot, I feel that there is a critical need that I have personally that would be addressing the time management and how the workload is going to really be doubled or even tripled in some cases, as far as, having the ability as somewhat of a, I guess, someone who wants to take on everything themselves, that I need help in finding the time and, just time management skills, even really helping me to be able to fully and efficiently implement TPGES in my own school. And another area, just more training in the political and legal information regarding teacher unions, the school district, and things that you cannot do as far as that kind of stuff goes. Just some political things like that. those are the things that, as of now, that I feel that I just, need a little more assistance with. I'm sure as the program continues on, I'll find things and discover new things about myself. Like I said, there's that reflection, learning that, I might not be aware of yet. But those are mainly the things that I wanted to address with you today through this little interview, and I hope that you were able to learn a little bit more about me and how I view education and the type of administrator that I strive and hope to be one day. I thank you for your time, and I hope that you were able to glean a little bit more information about me through this interview, and I hope that you have a nice day. Thanks.